If you want to develop your physique by building muscle and or losing fat, you'll need to eat a healthy diet with a calorie and macronutrient intake that's conducive of your goals. You'll need to spend time, effort, and energy working out at least several days per week. And you'll need to do both of those things for a very long time. In addition to that, if you want to keep your results forever, then you'll need to adopt and practice healthy eating and regular hard training forever, at least to some extent. That's not what this video is about, though. Pursuing your health and fitness goals is good, but there's a massive trap that countless people, oftentimes unknowingly, find themselves falling into. It's a trap that has the potential to make the entire process, well, miserable. And it is very easy to fall into. In this video, while showing you footage from my latest full body gym workout, I'm going to share with you exactly what this trap is. If you know what it is, then you can avoid it and save yourself the potential misery that would come from falling into it. And instead experience an incredibly fulfilling and meaningful journey to accomplishing your physique and health goals. Before we dive in, if you find this video to be helpful, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. Okay, let's get into it. There's no way around it. Building muscle and losing fat means investing time and energy on yourself to pursue goals that involve benefiting your body and health. Those goals are in themselves good and have the potential to be life-changing. On a surface level, being leaner and more muscular means having what most would consider a more attractive physical aesthetic. And on a deeper level, it means being stronger and more capable for the people around you. It means being able to live a longer, healthier life. It means having peace of mind and knowing that your risk of health issues is as low as it possibly can be. That's all amazing. And pursuing your fitness goals with your sights set on those goals is arguably ideal. But lurking around every corner of one's fitness journey is what I would consider an ugly trap that can be unknowingly and unassumingly fallen into. So, what is it? It's finding yourself becoming too self-focused. There's definitely some irony in that. As mentioned earlier, pursuing one's physique and health goals undisputedly involves investing one's time and energy on the self. It's a journey that's geared towards building your body and your health. So naturally, to successfully accomplish your goals, you do need to focus on yourself. That's what the journey entails. The trap, however, is tripped from crossing a line where the self-focus becomes too egocentric. As I suggest that, imagery of vain fitness selfies on social media might come to mind, or perhaps someone you know or know of who seems a little bit too self-concerned with their physique. There's something that's a bit off-putting about that, don't you think? I think so. From a social standpoint, I think there's something blatantly unattractive about obvious vanity. But sometimes a person can find themselves becoming too self-focused without any obvious external signs of vanity. What I want to put light on is not so much the effect being self-focused or vain has on others, but the effect it has on yourself. See, what I've learned is that the more you focus on yourself, the more susceptible to misery you'll be. Misery might seem like kind of a harsh word, but I really mean it. Think about it. Being overly self-focused means potentially becoming envious of others, where you feel a kind of jealousy or upset about the prospect of not looking as good as other fit people you might see in the gym or that you come across littered all over social media. I know I've definitely fallen into that before, particularly comparing myself in an envious manner to other natural bodybuilders. And let me tell you, that definitely didn't leave me feeling great. And focusing too much on yourself can lead you to becoming flat out prideful, or in other words, leave you with an inflated ego. Why is that a bad thing? Well, because it means having an unreasonable dependence on oneself, where you might have the desire or tendency to control what's not in your control and meet an end that isn't in your potential to meet. Perhaps like looking a certain way you have envisioned that isn't actually reasonable for your genetics. That is definitely a straight path to misery, that's for sure. Now, you might be thinking something like, well, hey, if I put my head to it and work hard, I can do it. I can do anything. That's a nice sentiment, but it's not reality. That would be like saying, I could be the greatest painter in the world if I put my mind to it. See, I can barely draw legible stickmen, let alone rise up to the ranks of the greats like Michelangelo and Caravaggio. It's a nice sentiment to be able to say I could do it, but truly, it's not in the cards for me, and that's a-okay. Being too prideful has the potential to lead you down unrealistic paths, or to try to impose more control on your life than you have the capacity for. And truly, that only leads to misery. Okay, so being too self-focused is the trap. In a journey that does involve pursuing goals for the self, here's how to avoid it. Focus on accomplishing your goals for reasons outside of yourself. Aim to become lean, strong, and healthy for your family and your community. Do it to be a role model for your kids or to be strong for your spouse. Do it to be able to take care of your parents. Or if you're a practicing religious person, do it as a means of giving thanks to God. One thing is certain, the people who focus less on themselves and more on others seem to be the people most full of joy, satisfaction, and meaning. Nowadays, this might be a tough ideal to strive towards since so much of our culture encourages that we do focus on ourselves, that we do what makes us feel good, that we become the masters of our own reality. Although those pieces of encouragement are meant to bring us happiness, the irony is that for most, and oftentimes without us fully knowing it, it's what brings about the opposite. And that's definitely the case when it comes to fitness, at least from my experience anyways. And there you have it. The worst trap that you could find yourself falling into while on the journey to accomplishing your muscle growth and or fat loss goals is to become too self-focused. Doing so can lead to becoming envious, prideful, or both. And both of those are paths that lead straight to misery. And what's the best way to avoid that trap? Focus on pursuing your physique and health goals for reasons that are outside of yourself. At this point, I'd love to know your feedback. Let me know your insights, comments, questions, and personal experiences in the comment section below. Before this video comes to a close, I want to quickly let you know about the work that I do. When I'm not making YouTube videos or Instagram content, I work full-time as an online physique coach where I help my clients to accomplish their muscle growth and fat loss goals by optimizing their approach to strength training and nutrition. And I coach them through the process. I've been doing this work for over 7 years and love helping my clients to not only transform their bodies, but ultimately their lives. If you've been considering getting some help with accomplishing your own physique goals, feel free to hit the link in the description below, where you can learn a little bit more about the work that I do and how I can help you. You can even use that link to schedule a free video consultation with me. If you have any questions about my coaching or how I can help you, just email me at sam@jadeathletics.ca. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.